Hello, welcome. I need to come back over to this screen so I can wave and say hi. So last time we left off, I was talking about myself, talking about how I'm a Christian nudist who is not a traditionalist, and about how this game is awesome. This is not demonstrating the awesomeness of this game, by the way. This is actually, aside from it being an area that I find really beautiful and highly nostalgic, which might be part of why it's beautiful, and that's Grenth in the background, this is not the best way to demonstrate what this game has to offer, because this is the simplest form of it, since this is basically the tutorial area of the very first game. Is this the direction I want to be going? Not sure. Maybe. We'll see. All of these... yeah, I can go this way. Maybe? Wait, no, I want to go this way. Alright, it's been a very long time since I've been in the catacombs because I've not played this game a whole lot recently, and that's something that I wanted to change, which is part of why I'm playing it for this series. Oh, I am... Catch up game. I'm actually stuck in that horde of enemies, but the game is... Yeah, there we go. Rendering me in the wrong spot. It is a bug that you run into with this game, and is unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, I would rather drop these bones and collect these skeletal limbs. Seems better. That's one of the bugs that can happen with this game. It can have rubber banding issues like that. Oh, this area is really pretty, but what's the direction that helps me? Can I go through this waterfall? I don't think so. I can admire it. What am I going to talk about today? I guess I was talking a little bit about my political position at the end of the last one. Like I said, I consider myself an independent. I come from a conservative background. Grew up in the Midwest of the United States. Things tended to be conservative. It's not going to let me salvage with full inventory. Can't salvage with a full inventory in case it would take up a space, even if you know it's going to stack with something you already have. It's kind of annoying, but there it is. But I've since moving to the Pacific Northwest and getting older and all that sort of thing, have very much so become an independent. Mostly, I feel like the parties are spending too much time fighting amongst them, like fighting between themselves, and not enough time trying to actually make things better. Although I am heartened by the recent trend towards trying to... Ooh, chocolate bunny. I'm not going to try to collect all these spider webs. This is going to be annoying. Trying to do something about partisan gerrymandering, which I think is absolutely atrocious because it incentivizes the parties to become more extreme in their positions. Because what ends up happening with partisan gerrymandering is you have... Basically, what happens is they minimize the influence of one of the parties by splitting stuff up, so that way there's a minority of a particular party in a district, and then they try to do it so that way they can artificially, and both parties do this, artificially give their party an advantage, quantity, like population-wise, so that way they basically automatically get a seat in the House of Representatives. The problem that develops is that this is... it basically means that you don't have a challenge from the other party, so that pushes to the extremes, because now you're pandering to the extremes of your party, because that's how you actually win. You're competing against others of your party, so therefore you need to be more of your party, and you're not able to win through reaching a compromise in the middle. So it's something that I find to be very frustrating, and I really don't like it. I do not like having to leave all this loot on the ground either, but that's neither here nor there. Excuse me. Now I need to put my bookshelf back together. Tore it up last time looking for Airplane and Clash of the Titans, so I could talk about breasts and PG-rated movies. By the way, expect for any type of discussion of the human body, expect me to tend to go more towards proper terminology and not things like boobs and whatnot. So just expect that. No, I'm gonna need to make, because this guy's gonna give me friggin', yeah. I don't have a good thing to drop. I'll drop this. Yeah, I knew he was gonna give me this sharp chartooth quest item. Let's see. Where is the? Okay, it's up that side path. Take way more damage while using that. This lowers your armor by 40, which is roughly doubling the damage that you take while you use that. I want to go take care of this Moa quest while I'm down here. It's more convenient to do that. I think I can get there through there. But it looks like I should be able to backtrack some, so that actually is a true thing that I can do. That will work better, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like this is a path here. Yeah. Useful minimap is useful. And then, yeah, just straight ahead, so that's cool. That'll work. And I think this is the quest that gives you the -50 Cesta. That's particularly useful. You can see why I call this thing VOD of Consciousness, by the way, because I'm kind of going all over the place. Yeah, this is the corpse of the prized Moa bird. I guess this will be a little bit more... This whole series will probably end up being a little bit more Let's Play-like than I originally anticipated. Just because talking about stuff has proven to not take quite as long as I thought it would. That... Chillblains. Chillblains did not used to do what it now does, I think. There's the prize Moa bird. Okay, so that's completed. Hey, 5 gold coins. Rewarded. Okay, so I need to... Yeah, okay, so let's do that. And give Rurik this, charbit. I love this song. This song is genuinely one of my favorite songs. Just in general. This section right here. I absolutely adore it. Okay, so I already did everything. This Rurik's over there. Just enjoying that song. I don't know how loud. Well, I do know. It's probably a little soft for you, but I wanted to make sure I was audible. Gives you a nice chunk of cash. Here's Sin sign. I don't... Probably Sin for like cinders. Because she's a pyromancer. Like, hardcore pyromancer. But... I don't know if you're close enough to these to get experience. No. I don't even know if you can get experience from enemy deaths in a zone like this. Let's hang on to these wood planks. Technically something I can bring into the future with me. Little hiccups there. I don't know if this divine symbol's worth keeping, but whatever. Still plenty of people here, so that's really cool. I mean, a lot of them are AFK, but, you know, what'd you expect? It's town! What you're supposed to do in town. Hang out AFK. You take these skeletal limbs. Okay, so I need to go talk to Pitney, who's over this way. Yep. Hi, Brother Menlo. Yeah, actually, you could just see it right there. So this is something that really bothers me. You can see Menlo's head is like, it's a little hard to tell, but it's really cut off, and then like right here. So right here, he's like super scrunched face, and then boom, let's render the details. I kind of wish I could just turn it up to like full detail mode all the time. By the way, you can go to first person. Whee! Being able to go first person like that is a useful feature. Comes in handy. Yeah, Sugar Rush gives you a speed boost in town, which is very useful. Because it makes you go faster. So let's go ahead and go visit Pitney while we're doing that. What else do I want to talk about right now? Interesting. Like, waterfalls, I know this is stopping our walk, but waterfalls are just a moving texture. A little cave over there, by the way. That actually shows up in post-steering. What's the steering, you might ask? Well, watching some number of episodes, we'll see it. I'm sure of it. Because I'm going to go through the steering. My precious bird is dead and part of some kind of ritual, you say? Just my luck. Well, at least nothing worse can happen to me today. In any case, thank you for your trouble. Nope, he does not give the... I don't know. What quest gives you the Grim Cesta? I'm not doing that. Or that. Both of those require you to team up with somebody, etc., and I'm not I'm just straight up not doing that. Because there's a... Have I already done it? It's not in my inventory, so... If I have... Oh, this is, this sword skin... Is that better? 69 plus 15... No, this is not really better. This sword skin is known as the crystalline sword skin. It's actually super duper rare. But you get one right here. This isn't any good. But getting one that is any good is super, super uncommon, and that made them very expensive. Okay, so... Why do I have... Oh, right. Hunting bears. We can go hunt bears, right? Why not? Why not, I said. That's a Pokemon. I was thinking about potentially doing a show where I review the design of all of the Pokemon, but I don't think I will because that sounds... Well, I don't know. I won't say I won't do it, but it's not something I'm going to do anytime soon. Because let's face it, that's a lot of talking about Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and Venusaur. And then Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. I actually really like the design of Charmeleon. I think he looks pretty cool. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, the Soul Show is neither here nor there, to be fair. Pokemon is actually one of the first animes I watched, for sure, but this was my first handheld game, were the Pokemon games, and my first card game, too. That wasn't something like Uno or Euchre or whatever. I more enjoy Magic nowadays for card games, but oh, I did gash too late. Haha, bear pelt. Oh. Haha, my inventory's full, and I got a bear pelt. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need a smiting staff technically. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll just walk there. So, anyway. I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to stand here with this beautiful background. We're going to hide the UI. We're going to wave goodbye. And we will see you next time, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.